Hi guys. So we want to talk about self-worth. I feel in this generation especially, oh sorry guys. In this generation especially, there's so much lack of self-worth because we're focused on the things that are so frivolous. So if you want to get your self-worth, if you just analyze that alone, you should be able to get a good direction of where to move to, what is actually important. So yeah, it's good to look pretty, look nice, look beautiful in the eyes of the majority of what is seen as beautiful and all. But it really is irrelevant when it actually comes to self worth because the most beautiful people, the ones that do the BBLs, the ones that go and do surgeries to make sure that they're looking like this ideal figure, of what beauty is. This fake standards. We're so diverse. All of us are so different in our even within our races, even within our different pigments. So to say one thing is beautiful, it's actually crazy. So how do you get your self worth? Accepting who you are. Now you can say, oh, it's okay for some that actually look beautiful to try and accept who they are. The ones that look beautiful are even the ones having the biggest trouble accepting who they are, whether it's natural or it's not natural. So it's not about the beauty. Yes, that is a part of. That's just it. Just comes with parts of. It's like let's say you have a spider and you have um a tortoise. Yes, the spider wants to be the tortoise and the tortoise wants to be the spider. Like, come on, everyone is made how they're how the well, if you believe that, how you've been chosen, how you chose to come into this world. Yeah. And if you don't believe that, you thought, oh, how the hell am I looking like this? I did choose it. Okay, if you don't want to believe, you don't believe that, or if you don't know that, then um, let's talk about just accepting. With that acceptance comes so much freedom, lightness, liberty, peace. My body's not going to be like a toothpick. It's not going to be slim and slender like a size 6, size 0. Like, can you imagine that number, size 0? Even the numbers, if in fact, if you want to even go into the depths of that psychology, what do you mean size 0? Like you are nothing. You want to, good for those people that are like that naturally. You are not like that naturally. Also accept that. Accept it. Ah, I can never be size 0, and I don't want to be size 0. Okay? What we all aim and strive for is to be our best self. Yes? You can get on yourself about that. You're not eating what you're supposed to be eating. And when you're eating a double portions. You're eating more than you should. You can get on yourself about that. Not to beat yourself down, but to push yourself um, out of out of that state of mind, out of that frequency, to get yourself moving and encourage yourself essentially. But also, okay, that's for people that don't feel good within their own body, their own skin, and all. But on the other side as well, for people that are that so-called ideal and are still lacking self-worth, what is this self-worth that we're looking for? So not just about the physical accepting yourself physically, but who you are as a person. Loving yourself. How do we love ourselves? People say this: accept yourself, love yourself. How do you do that? One, by being authentically you without any sort of trying to make yourself like another person. The you inside your house, when no one is looking, be you. Of course, we know you have to adhere to some social norms and politeness and etiquette and all this. Yes, 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 yes. But be you while doing that. Be you in every form and every sense of the word, whether it's professionally, whether it's spiritually, whether it's socially. Just be you. And where you lack, make improvements. We're all we all have shortcomings, we all have downfalls, we all have places where we messed up and wish we could have done better. It happens to everybody, it's not just you. It happens to everybody daily. Yours no bigger, no smaller. When you look at the grand scheme of things, I don't care who you are or what you have done, what you think you've done that's so bad. Nobody knows. And maybe that's why you're beating yourself up. You're not a good person. You don't feel that self worth. I've done so many dirty things. I've done so many shameful things. That shame, that that disgrace, let it go. Because how has it been holding on to it so far? How? By knowing that you came into this world to experience life. You came to have an experience. You came to do things, to achieve things, to literally, that word, just experience. So as you've gone on this journey and you've done certain things, you've pushed certain boundaries, and you feel like, hey, I want to turn, I want to change, I don't like this path that I've been on, I don't like this path that I'm on, I don't know what I've done in the past, I've changed, but I still feel guilty. Whatever situation, whatever state you feel, yeah, know that right now you can decide to leave it back there. Don't go there. You have the opportunity. You have the power. Don't let anybody, don't feel like if you don't go and do it, something will happen to you. If you don't meet that standard, something will happen to you. Let that thing happen. Let that worst thing happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. Because most things that we fear, they never actually happen. We just think of the worst case scenario. I take it for, I'll give you an example. I went to the beach for my birthday a few days ago. And worst case scenario, my children were taken away in the sea, right? But inside me, I knew that would never happen. One, not just because they're in the shallow, because hey, we're in the sea, we're not in the swimming pool. Not just because they're in the shallow part, but I know what I'm hearing from the guides around me, from the spirits around me, from the waters around me. I know what I'm hearing. They will protect my children, they will never take my children away. Yes? So, worst case scenario, we fear that. And no, we want to protect, we want to guide, we want to let it all go. Let it go. Yes? Come back to who you really are. Everything that holds you in fear and holds you in a place that makes you feel like you have to conform to a certain narrative, a certain image. Let it go. Be yourself. Don't be ashamed anymore. Don't walk in fear anymore. Be yourself. Be yourself. You know that is the only thing that you can do, and that's the most freeing thing you could do. I give you an example. Older people, how free do they feel when their mouth runs like tap and they feel like I'm old enough, don't care anymore, I can say anything, I can do anything, la, la, la. although they take it to a negative, um, they take it a bit negatively in most senses, but that feeling of that freeness, that I'm authentically me now. I don't care what people. I'll fart here. I'll do. I'm not saying people should go around farting. No, that's the etiquette that we're talking about. Yeah, but just be free to be you. It's so freeing when you say I don't care. In my body, in my skin, in who I am as a person, where I am right now, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna show up as myself every day in everything that I do. I'm gonna speak the way I speak. I'm gonna feel the way I feel and express how I feel. Yes? So, how do we get that self worth? By accepting yourself. Point blank, period. And I want to speak to my younger ladies. I know it applies to both young and old, but especially my younger ladies that I see at that point of struggling with who they are and how they interact socially, their acceptance and all this, whether it's in school, setting, work, and all other social settings. Where's this white thing on my hair? Don't watch my nails right now. Look at the mess. But accept accept yourself, yeah. So my younger girls, like I can't say that I've struggled with this in my life in the sense of, maybe I don't like myself. I've always had confidence in my physical appearance. Not so much now. I feel like a bit overweight. Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight after three boys. Yeah, that's cool. But when we look deeper, yeah. Now this is for also the people that feel like I love myself. I'm confident. I can speak in a room. I'm happy. No, I don't have an issue with self worth. When you look deeper, Mr. Man, Mrs. Lady, yeah. When you look deeper, I don't think anybody can say that they don't have an issue with the self worth, because when you look at the connection between self worth now and self love, everybody say I love myself. I don't want to kill myself. I'm not suicidal, but it's not just about that, is it? Hmm? Sorry, it's not just that. When we look at now self worth and self love, how much love do you actually show yourself? When you love yourself, yeah, you ensure that you are doing the right thing at the right time. You will ensure that this food that is going into my body, it should be to nourish me. It should give me health and strength and nutrition. It will be this drink. Why would I be drinking more Coke, soda, Fanta, and all these things that are not healthy for me in any? They're not good in any way. Even the water that is in it is not even that good. There's nothing that you should drink in there. Hmm? You love yourself or you're drinking that. Okay. You love yourself. You're not giving yourself enough rest. You may even love other people. You may love your children more than yourself. You can't buy that gift for yourself. But that money is not even like money if you're spending it on somebody else. Put my hands up to that. Yeah, especially us mothers. We need to take care of ourselves, not just children, children, children. Yes, we're there to look after them. We're their guardian right now until they grow and they're able to now start spending and doing some things for themselves. But we need to look after ourselves. If we're not here, how will it be for them? We need to look after ourselves. Yeah. So, people, how do we um love ourselves? How do we show this self worth? Yes, to be authentically you, accept who you are, accept where you are, the level that you are, and know that you're growing, know that you're changing, know that you're evolving. Don't be so hard on yourself. Unless that hardness is actually pushing you to make changes, yes. But we have to balance that as well carefully. Yes? Alright, I hope this has been helpful. Oh, I know it's been helpful for some people. And I just want to continue encouraging you. Yes? Love yourself. Be yourself. Yeah? And the areas that you know you're weak, work on them consistently. Do you know what is helpful? If you write those things that you want to work on down, stick it somewhere where you will see it every day. And when you see it on the wall, don't ignore it like, oh, it's just another artwork on the wall. Read it. In the morning, read it. At night, read it. Meditate on it. For me personally, the more I consume a certain thing, the more I become that thing. Like 2015, when I went vegan to, I'll say, I'll say, I had a good 5 year run. I had a good 5 year run of the, Dr. Sabi. I was consuming that content, and it was like I couldn't eat anything else. It was just disgusting. The meat tasted like blood. That was the last time I ate red meat. Um, that was the last time I ate beef. 2015. Even up to now, I've like started eating other things, but beef, no, I haven't tried it again. Since that 2015, I tasted it. It tastes like blood. Just tastes like blood. But like normal, it was like Nigerian takeout. It was Nigerian jollof rice with beef. It tasted like blood. I was like, what? Just tasting like blood. You say, have I had blood before? But you, it's like irony, I guess. I don't know. Mm-mm. But that's just by the way. Be yourself. That's all I got for you right now. Be yourself. Work on the things that you need to work on daily. Write it up on the wall. Meditate on it. Yeah, and you'll see yourself pushing yourself to do that thing more and more to make sure you're able to achieve that goal. And remember, discipline is a bridge. Boys, what's the saying again? Discipline is a bridge. I haven't even got it on the wall. Discipline is a bridge to achieve your goal. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, let's be consistent, guys.